So this is a little talk about why I think sardines are a slightly better option for survival food. Now, admittedly, the albacore tuna has quite a bit more protein per serving. Um, we're looking at a 5 ounce can having a total of like 24 or so grams of protein. So that's basically the half of what you need in a day for the sedentary individual. Of course, if you're in a survival situation, you probably need more like 100 grams of protein or more a day because you can have plenty of protein for building muscle. And then here, this has like 13 or so, 12 or 13 grams of protein. So this has a little less protein per ounce of food. But one good thing about this is the cans come in quite a few more flavors that you can easily get at a store. The albacore tuna, because that's what they sell nowadays, albacore tuna, is not as it's not as easy to see in the store, the flavors. You can get more flavors, I'm sure, online, but not as much here. The other thing is these actually have edible bones in them, and if you're in a survival situation, you're going to eat the bones if you can. And that gives you calcium and vitamin D and also the healthy fats in the bones. Some people don't know this, but according to evolutionary theory, which you can choose to believe that or not, one of the things that really helped people or our primate ancestors to do well with evolution and grow bigger brains was when they started smashing the bones and eating the marrow inside, because that's where a lot of the nutrients are, healthy fats and whatnot. So you can eat the bones, which helps a lot with calcium, helps with vitamin D, helps to promote bone health. So that really helps prevent fractures. Now, you could easily fracture still, but it would help prevent fractures. The other thing is, the soybean oil, like the soybean oil in albacore tuna in some cans, can be turned into used to turn this into a candle with half a Q-tip. And then the other thing is, real big thing is, these sardines, as far as fish go, are among the lowest in mercury you'll find. When it comes to, see, these are really cheap still, and then they'll probably be cheap for a while, cheaper than tuna for quite a while because they're easy to catch. But these these are incredibly low in mercury out of all fish you'll catch from the sea. Probably sardines are probably going to be the lowest. People talk about getting mackerel's high in mercury. The reason why sardines are so low is they're basically at the bottom of the food chain, pretty much at the bottom. Tuna and whatnot will eat these, so that's why they get tuna gets a lot of mercury, because it's bioaccumulation. It just keeps building up because it can't be taken out of its system too quickly. That's why you get albacore tuna usually, which is tuna that has most of the fat been cut off. Whereas these, you get to keep the healthy fat without really worrying too much about mercury poisoning. Whereas if you keep eating a lot of tuna, if it comes to that, you can have problems with mercury. So that's why I think this is better for bodybuilding and survival food. One final thing, though, is if you're actually environmentally conscious, sardines are incredibly common. Tuna's getting scarcer, but sardines they breed like rabbits. You'll see thousands of them in a school. They breed like rabbits. They're everywhere. There's really no concern about overfishing at this point. So, yeah, that's why I think these are better.